Today, we'll be showing you how to remove and replace your user interface on this GE front-load washing machine. Be sure to visit ApplianceVideo.com, where you will find thousands of repair videos on the latest technology. And for a limited time, you can save big on an annual membership and take advantage of all of our premium benefits. ApplianceVideo.com. Do it right the first time. Stop. Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for the proper voltage. Remember to also turn off the water. You will need the following tools to complete this repair. To begin, we must remove the user interface console. First, we are going to pull out your dispenser. Here you'll want to press down this little tab when you're sliding it out. Next, we have multiple Phillips screws in these holes. They'll have to be taken out in order to remove the console. Then of course, after you've taken your screws out, make sure your dispenser is pushed in. You will pull forward on the UI and move to the right side here. And underneath, we can see this is where it slides on, as well as two slotted areas where it slides on the actual console itself. There are two wires in here that'll need to be disconnected. First of all, you have your wire on the user interface portion. Take that one out. And this one on the back here has a strain reliever in it. You'll want to pinch that and pull it through. And as you can see, it's kind of pushed into this slotted area here. What you'll want to do is just pinch this cable, pull it out, and we can set your console to the side. Now that we have the console put up on a protected surface, we have clear access to our user interface. Now, the main reasons why you'd be replacing your user interface is if some of the buttons do not work, you can do a good visual inspection on this side, see if you see any burn marks. It may just be cracked, or you might notice that the turn knob is kind of funky. If it doesn't actually show display on here, or some of the buttons are not reacting, there's a high possibility that you'll have to change out your user interface. Now, in order to do that, we're gonna have to start by removing the knob. I want you to put something behind it and just kind of twist and pull it off there gently. Next, we will flip it over. And on the actual user interface, there are multiple screws. Phillips will have to be removed. Then you'll notice that the user interface itself is kind of stuck on here. So what we'll do is we'll start to press in on these tabs and lift up at the same time to remove them. Remember to pull up while you are releasing the tabs. Okay, once we have it taken out here, we'll start to pull up, and set the user interface to the side. When installing your new user interface, we're going to start with the long side. bring it in at an angle and make sure it meets the clips. On the other side, it will need to tuck under this lip here, so get it in place. Let's start to clip in one. We'll start to do the second one, followed by laying our third one in place. And there are 2 pins that are going to come up through these 2 holes to set it in the right spot. We will bring down our holding piece, and this will slide under. You'll see it will tuck under here. And bring it down, and the screw should meet at the top. Next, we'll go ahead and reinstall all of our screws. Do not put a ton of torque on your drill, as we're just going into plastic. Finally, our holding plastic on the bottom here. Just hold that in place, reinstall the screw. This will just hold our start function here in place. Give it a wiggle, make sure it's not loose. We will flip it over. When we are reinstalling the knob, there is a flat spot inside the knob that corresponds to a flat spot on here. So let's try to line it up here. Clip it in place, give it a turn. Now we can reinstall the console. When reinstalling your console, first we will bring it in, and the first thing we'll do is reinstall the cable here. Your pinch line will be facing inside on the console, so put one end in, bring it in until it snaps. You can reinstall your strain reliever, just push it into the hole, and we will reinstall the wiring harness for the user interface portion. Next, we are going to bring it in at an angle, slide it in. You'll feel it cannot pull out, and just kind of drop it in place here. I recommend moving up your dispenser, just drawing it in before you reinstall your screws. Now I am going to use my magnetic screwdriver for the ones that I can get in there, followed by the non-magnetic for the others. Now, these 2 in here are the ones that hold in the dispenser. So glide it in there and make sure you hold on to the dispenser inside while it's drawing it forward. We will reinstall the dispenser drawer. Start to put it in, press in on your button, push it the rest of the way, and this will complete your repair. Thank you for watching another quality video from ApplianceVideo.com. If you found this video helpful, make sure you click the like and subscribe to our channel.